Michael Jordan is restarting his NBA career, and ironically with the 4th pick, he's getting drafted by the Pistons. Unfortunately for him though, every player in the league is back into their prime, including LeBron, who's back at a 99. To make matters even worse, Jordan's starting at a 73. His rating is so low that for his rookie season, he doesn't play a single game. So that's why every season, Jordan's getting some help. We're going 2 at a time, by the way, 2 every season, and the first one we're getting is probably the worst of all, plus 30 rebounding, which would boost Jordan's rating from a 38 to a 68. But his second upgrade would be a huge step up. We can actually do something useful here. And the most flawed aspect of Jordan's game is his 3-ball, which is only at a 41. So obviously, plus 25 there puts him up to a 66, which isn't great, but it's a start. On top of that, Jordan's now up to a 78 overall and would finally make it into the rotation, but he's still coming off the bench as Kawhi's backup. I don't know what's going on. They signed Kawhi in free agency. Just a really unexpected turn of events for the Pistons, but in Jordan's case, it means his playing time will be cut short. He'd only averaged 9 points for the entire season, and as good as the Pistons seem to be, they got eliminated first round. You might as well play Jordan more. But on the bright side, at least he's getting a plus 10 post fade. Obviously makes sense for Jordan. His 71's going up to an 81, and for spin 2, it looks like we just missed I can't speak today. We just missed the 3 upgrades, now we're upgrading draw foul. And his draw foul was already at an 89. I don't know when that happened, but yeah, he's maxed out now. Jordan's now at an 82 overall, and he dropped plenty of fouls to get to 16 points per game. The Pistons team as a whole would thrive too, winning 51 games, and by the time the playoffs came around, they'd storm their way to the finals against the Suns, who have Katie at a 99, Chris Paul, 98, D-Book, 93, and LaMarcus Aldridge at a 92. But because Jordan's still coming off the bench, his contributions are limited, and the Pistons will get smoked. Kawhi with the huge shot to cut the lead down to 13, it's over. And unfortunately, Jordan would have to watch the Suns celebrate on his home court from the sidelines. Also, Jordan he's lost in the finals, which obviously did not happen in real life. And right now he's getting a plus 10 dunk, which would officially max out his dunk to a 99. But ironically, his second upgrade might be even more useful. Plus 10-3, I still can't speak English. Plus 10-3, we'll take that. So his 71 is going up to a 81, but still he would be coming off the bench. And if anything, he's still kind of an afterthought. Kawhi's won a few 99 overalls and Cade's a 94. As a matter of fact, Jordan's 86 rating puts him around 152 in terms of highest ratings in the league. So even though the Pistons will literally win the championship, for Jordan, nobody really cares. Jordan's coming off the bench, it doesn't really count. So to help him out even more, we're on to wheel number 2, but this time we're going to have to make a choice. Alright, so we're starting off with maxing out 5 badges or maxing out 3 attributes. Me personally, I'm taking the attributes, so we're maxing out his 3. I'm maxing out his speed with ball. For whatever reason, it's only at an 86. And I'm also maxing out his mid-range. I probably should have done that when I was maxing out the 3 at the same time, but whatever, man. And those upgrades would be massive for Jordan, bumping him all the way up to a 92. Most importantly though, he's finally in the starting lineup, but some Pistons fans were skeptical about the move, and that might be an understatement.
What the kind of decision is this? Starting Jordan? He's bald as can't even take him seriously anymore.
What Brody did, that shit was legendary. Coordinate in January, I would sleep till February. Pretty, she looked too nice, but the head was scary. 35 after 35 like it's necessary.
Jordan's officially averaging 24 points per game, and even though at first he wouldn't go too far in the playoffs, the wheel spin the following season would bring him up to a 95. And this time, finally, he's ready to make a real playoff run as a starter. It would start off with Boston, who was pretty easy. That wasn't even that bad. Right after that, Jordan would have to go against the Hornets, who also were not much of a problem. But Philly in the conference finals was looking rough, with Harden and Embiid at a 97. But at the same time, Detroit has Kawhi and Jordan. And as you would expect, the series would be extremely competitive. Both duos went to work, and it would lead to a 2-2 series tie. Even Game 5 was extremely close, but ultimately, Detroit had a major advantage down the stretch. Harden fouled out. They're about to throw it over to Jordan. Jordan wide open for 3. He just pulls it, no hesitation. He misses it. Probably, I don't know, bro. I know we just upgraded the badges and all that. Reggie Jackson to the basket? Really? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I assume Jordan's gonna get the ball in this possession, bro, but it might be Kawhi. I don't know, bro. Kawhi seems like he wants it really badly. 15 seconds left, they're still standing around. 10 seconds left, they're still standing around. Jordan on the ISO. I don't know what took them so long to get into that. He doesn't even try. That man literally, he turned around. Not only did he turn around, but he did the thing. That was probably the worst possession I've ever seen. Jordan's Jordan. I don't know, bro. They throw it over to Reggie Jack. Bro, that is literally the worst steal attempt. He almost made that. I would have been so pissed. And after that, the Pistons would hit a couple free throws, and they're officially up 3-2 in the series. Not only that, but they have all the momentum for Game 6. So even though Jordan didn't go too crazy, only 20 points, it was more than enough. He's officially moving on to the finals for the first time as a starter. Too bad he's up against the Suns again, who would take a quick quick 2-1 series lead. Jordan's in danger of losing to this team for a second time, and game 4 was looking bleak. The Suns got off to a hot start and would be up 13 points at halftime. But Jordan and the Pistons wouldn't quit. They would storm back in the second half to win and tie the series 2-2. 43 points in the third quarter to make the comeback. But game 5 wouldn't be so unbalanced, and it would be close for the entire game. But this time there's a major problem for the Pistons. Jordan fouled out. Okay, we're cooked, bro. I don't know what's going on right now. Boban's on the floor. We are down horrendous. I don't know how he made that. Kawhi going to the basket. Kawhi with a pump. Yo, that's a good move. Good layup. 2-point game. We could do this. Kawhi's basically Scottie Pippen on steroids, so I'm not really surprised. I wish we had Jordan to put on D-Book in moments like this, but hey, man, he fouled out. He made the first, obviously not missing both, or not missing one of them. We have to come back down for still no Jordan. Cade with the ball. I'm assuming, nope, they throw it over to Jaden Ivey. I thought Kawhi's getting the ball, and that should be a flagrant. I just feel like he's about to miss one. Yup, bro. I knew it, bro. Oh my god, and then you left D-Book open, Jaden Ivey, bro. Oh my god, that's one of the worst sequences I've ever seen. Oh my god, bro. Look at how much space D-Book has. I don't know what he's doing, bro. I swear, bro, if we had Jordan on the floor, we would have won. Cade with the shot. But let's be honest, they're not coming back. A few KD free throws would officially seal it, and now they have to focus on game 6, down 3-2. But at least they're back in Detroit. Jordan and the Pistons would give up 150 points at home to lose in the finals. He also has 3 seasons left on his contract, and if he doesn't make the most of it, he's probably leaving. Now we have to max out all shooting or all finishing. I guess I'm gonna do all of his finishing because we maxed out everything in terms of shooting earlier. At this point, Jordan's a 97 overall. He's pretty much good at everything. All he can really do is run it back. Unfortunately though, in 2031 and 2032, he did absolutely nothing, and he would officially enter free agency. He'd be taking his talents back to Detroit. Bro, why is he staying, bro? But it seemed like he made a smart choice. He still has Kawhi, and after a long layoff, he was back in the finals the following season. We're up against Portland, who have De'Aaron Fox at a 99. Interesting. They also have Jason Tatum, Andre Drummond, and DeMarcus Cousins as a 6th man. Okay, Jordan wouldn't care though. He'd get off to a scorching hot start, averaging 30 points per game in the first 2 games to go up 2-0. Then he'd immediately lose the next 2 at home. Just when you think he has it, he doesn't. We're just barely losing on our home floor. I would like to get this over with. Jordan would have to go back on the road for game 5. And from the start, he was in full control, and he kept that intensity until the end. Jordan with the steal. Jordan playing defense on the final moments of the game. All right, man, just don't blow it in game 6, please. Jordan with a pump fake. Jordan one more pull-up from the mid-range. That's his spot. And that would officially be it. Jordan shortly after would dribble out the clock, and he's finally won a championship where he actually plays. It took him like 86 seasons, but he finally has a championship. A legitimate one. Unfortunately for Jordan, though, KD won 2 titles against him. Which brings up the question, how would KD do in this same kind of challenge? To find out the answer to that question, click the video on the screen.